Now, under Chinese current law, the legal minimum age at which citizens can marry is 20 for women and 22 for men. But that could change if a deputy to the ongoing session of the National People's Congress, Huang Xihua, gets her way. She's campaigning for a lowering of those limits to 18 for both sexes. Wang said that China's marriage law of 1980 has led to what she termed as social problems such as cohabitation amongst young people. She added that lowering the minimum age would improve protection of both women and children's health and prenatal and postnatal care. Wang also emphasised that the idea behind lowering the marriage age was not to encourage earlier marriages, but to realise that 18-year-olds, as adults, have the right to decide themselves when to get married. So, what do people on the streets think about Wang's proposal? Do they think sweet 18 is too young, or are today's young people mature enough to decide by themselves when to tie the knot? Our researcher, Julia Liu, went out on the streets of Beijing to find out.
I think it's not proper. First of all, 18-year-old kids aren't independent economically and can't raise a family by themselves. And they're too naive psychologically and are not mature enough about love. They still need their parents to take care of them on a daily basis, never mind about them looking after others. A marriage like that would be very rocky. Well, that's during college, right? I know the law permits college students to get married. I think that's enough, and this proposal goes too far.
I don't think it's actually necessary. Look, these days people are even reluctant to get married at 30, let alone 18. Even if the proposal is passed, I don't think it will have much effect in reality. I don't think it matters. After all, those who marry young in our society are a minority, at most 10%. Although maybe it's good for people in rural areas who prefer to raise a family earlier.
They're still in college when they're 18, and it's impossible for them to concentrate on studying if they get married. It's enough that you find a boyfriend or a girlfriend when you're in college. Get married? That's just too much. Things should be done step by step, and marriage is something that should be done after you've graduated and have a stable job and income. Otherwise, there'll be even more children in our country who rely on their parents financially.
I think 18 is just too early for marriage. People at that age know little about love and don't have too clear an idea about their future plans, which will easily cause problems. Well, maybe the person who raised the proposal thinks kids nowadays are more mature than before, but I still don't agree the marriage age should be lowered.
Well, kids nowadays are really much more mature than before. But I personally still think the current regulation is fair enough. 20 for women and 22 for men is just about right. Otherwise, there will be an even higher divorce rate.